Hi, this is Michael at TV Radio 1972, and today I am reviewing the Serene Freestyle Multifunction Emergency Weather Band Radio. I bought it at Amazon on a Prime Day deal for $25.19 plus tax. This radio normally sells between $35 and $40 under various brands and colors. Here's the box in front of me. Very generic looking. It has a picture of the radio. The features LED lighting, desk lamp, AM/FM radio, weather band, weather forecast, siren and blink, phone charger, dynamo, solar, AAA battery, SOS. The radio's made in China. On this side of the package, an outline of the radio and what's on it. LED lighting, desk lamp, SOS button, an LED desk lamp. Solar panel and antenna on top. In the middle, you have your radio signal light or your tuning indicator. You have your weather band AM/FM dial. You have your battery indicator to tell you how much battery power is left. They go by 25% intervals. Below that is the USB output and DC input jacks. There's a speaker to the left. And as you go towards the bottom, you have your radio switch, which is your tuning wheel, your band selector switch, which is the AM/FM WB switch, and your switch volume, which is your volume wheel combined with the on-off switch. And on the right is your dry battery container to hold 3 AAA batteries. And then on this side of the package is ways you could charge this radio: dynamo, solar, USB, or AAA dry battery operation. And over here, we have the specifications. Its functions are flashlight, AM/FM radio, weather band, weather forecast, SOS, dynamo, solar, phone charger. The built-in battery is 3.7 volts, 2,000 milliamp hours, 18650 battery. The FM is 88 to 108 megahertz, AM 520 to 1710 kilohertz, and weather band 162.4 to 162.55 megahertz. The input is 5 volts, 1.2 amps, output 5 volts, 1 amp. The unit weight is 275 grams, and the unit size is 155 by 94 by 49 millimeters. Now, I did measure this in inches, and I'll show you what I had in inches as far as the measurements are concerned. 6 1/8 inches in length, 3 3/4 of an inch in height, and 1 3/4 of an inch in depth. What I'm going to do next is take out the contents. It has a pretty plain plastic wrap here, no bubble wrap or anything. So I'll put the radio down and I'll show you what other contents are in there. You have your Type-C USB cable. I've never had one of these before. Looks pretty neat. You have a lanyard, pretty cool looking one actually. You can test it around the radio. And your operation manual, pretty basic. I'll show you what it is. And it also has the model number on it, the XLN290WB. And then I'll just show you the other page of the manual right here. I won't get into too much detail, I just want to show you. And that is all as far as the contents are concerned. Now, here's the radio in front of me, and I'm going to do some size comparisons. First, I will show you the Eton FRX2 that I reviewed previously. Right here. and the Motorola Atmos 800, which I also reviewed, I think, a couple years ago. Here it is. And I'll show you what's on the radio. There's already a description in the box, but I'll just go over it briefly. On the top, you have your light, SOS, and read lamp buttons. You have this rather unusual looking solar panel, but I've tried it out, it works. You have an antenna right here, and the antenna is very fragile looking, and it extends out to a mere 9.5 inches. I'll put that down for now. You have your lanyard here, place where you put your lanyard here. That is all on the top of the radio. On this side of the radio, you have your flashlight. I'll show you. It's in 2 modes, bright and brighter, and blinking. And then, if I open this up, you can activate the reading lamp, bright and brighter. And then, let's see, on this front of the radio, you have your dial. Numbers are pretty decent size. Here, weather band, FM and AM, your tuning indicator here, your battery indicator here, which lights up in blue. You have your USB out and DC in jacks. A little hard to open behind this rubber jacket, but here it is. USB jack to charge your devices, whether it's a tablet or a cell phone. And right here is your Type-C jack, DC jack, to charge the radio, which has the internal 18650 battery. There's a speaker grill here, 1 by 2 inches approximately if you count the pointy speaker grill at the end. On this side, there is the battery compartment, and that's where you hold your batteries. So from this angle, oh, you know what, I'll put it from the top. From this angle here, positive goes to the top on the first battery, bottom on the second battery, and top on the third battery from this angle. So it's good that it can operate on dry batteries as well if this internal battery ever runs out. You have your tuning wheel here. It's rather smooth but very finicky. And then your band selector switch, AM, FM, and weather band. And then your volume wheel on-off switch. Nothing on the bottom, but it does stand. So that's a good thing. And on the back of the radio, you have this hand crank. Not a lot of sound, but I also wanted to test out the siren very quickly. Press and hold. And then turn it off. And you see the blue lights as your battery indicator, which is only on once in a while. It's not constantly on. But right now what I'm going to do is go through the AM, FM, and weather bands. But before I do, I just want to show you the time. 4:46 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time from the northeastern part of New Jersey, which means right now I'm on critical hours. But right now I'll go to AM. I want to see what that is, but it's playing music. Yeah, 620 WSNR Jersey City, which kind of tells you that reception may be a problem here, because I should be getting 540 and 570 on this radio. It is a struggle to try to get if I get it at all. It either comes in weak or not at all.
For just $189 a month, plus 0% financing, and no money down is available on select models.
And when you need service, we're ready to help you keep things running smooth.
Rack up a great deal all month long at Nielsen Dodge on Route 10 in East Hanover. Or if you prefer, shop easily with
WFAN New York City Sports Radio 101.9 The Fan. That's right. Lately, they haven't been mentioning the AM frequency, which is 66 AM. So, that's a little something new with The Fan.
Official message for New Jersey voters. Don't wait. Vote, sign, seal, and return your vote
Before that small percentage of weight goes from short-term burning into long-term storage. I think I want to prepare that. And you stick it in a drawer somewhere, and you forget about it.
Which was conducted by the authorities. It started on Thursday, and then it was concluded.
on the Pulaski Skyway northbound at Broadway in Jersey City. This is causing very heavy delays in both directions. Got a slow ride on the Garden State Parkway south.
Kid like Aaron's service back. He'll set the career starts record in Syracuse history just by, having another year.
Period. I don't get colds. I don't get the flu. If I start to feel something coming on, I just start taking a few more each.
Do is just sit there and stay still. Michigan is disappointing most of the time.
For Itty Bitty City for a quick getaway is calling your name. Make a road trip to South Bend. Then let the leaves crunch under your feet as you explore a new trail. Hold the finish on a well-struck shot at one of our golf courses. Tantalize your taste buds at one of our restaurants. After all, Mondays can wait. Get trip ideas and the latest guidelines.
WBBR, New York City, Bloomberg Radio. So the dial doesn't seem that accurate. It's more like on about 1,000 or 1050.
In Pittsburgh, Notre Dame's first road test of the
WLIB, New York City, 1190.
If you like tires and love sports, you're in luck. Jack Williams Tire and Goodyear are teaming up with Penn State football to bring you great deals. You can get up to 100
WMTR, Morristown, New Jersey. It's not coming in very well here.
weather-ready tires from Goodyear. Plus, get a
Más fútbol en el planeta, más que ninguna otra. Tu pasión está en UDN Radio.
Esta viuda no se dejó vencer del adversario. Ella
tomar una canción para que
have these sessions where we'd all get together, and what we do once a week is you go through the catechism.
好，另一隻嘅大作啊，或者叫做神作啊，好多人咧就叫做有神作嘅西特。
WZRC, New York City, 1480. Yeah, dial's not too accurate.
再呃啟示錄啊，同埋呢一隻咧。
This is 1560 WFME, New York City, Family Radio. So that shows you that it's not a very strong radio. That's a 50,000 watt station. I'm barely getting it here.
করতে পারেন এই নম্বরে 9033 মির্চি অথবা 9033
That's 1630 WPYJ 708, Clifton, New Jersey.
많이 왔네요. 네, 2049님 도스토옙스키 칭찬합니다. 까라마조
And 1660 WWRU, Jersey City.
칭찬해주고 싶어요.
2049
And that is all for the AM. And, yeah, AM is not very good on this. Both day and evening mainly gets your local station. As a matter of fact, I'll give you an AM reception report. During the day, I only got 23 stations, 18 okay to good, and 5 weak signals. And at night, I only got 31 stations, same amount okay to good, 18 and 13 weak signals. So, yeah, AM's pretty bad on this. But I'm going to go to FM.
나라에서 하나님을 만나는 속에서 은혜와 진리가 이렇게 넘쳐나는 것이구나. 살아날 수 있는 힘이 속에서부터 솟아나는
WNYZ, LP New York City, 87.75. That is the audio of TV channel 6.
내가 죽고 육체가 죽었으면
Frankie's Car Wash and Oil Change Centers are at Broad Street in Bloomfield and 727 Belleville Avenue in Belleville.
Two yellow curtains and a rain.
Places that just thought.
Texts from one of the entomologists there on site, and he showed that they today were able to trap a bunch of hornets, and what they did was they wrapped the tree in cellophane to
WNYC-FM New York City, 93.9.
agitated the hive and vacuumed up the angry hornets as they. Now that we have.
Take me there.
Really timed up because hoops is done, hockey's done. We have UFC.
What does it take to potentially bring Tanaka back? Unfortunately, things didn't work out.
WFAN-FM New York City, 101.9.
He's probably happy he's gone. Jordan Montgomery, we have to see what he develops into. It's not Dowell, CEO and founder of Wesley, work icon from a.
So, I have some favors to ask you. Could you get rid of a few chairs in the living room? My floorboards are tired. Another easy thing, we could save money if you bundled your home and car insurance with Geico. One more thing. I know you love lavender-scented candles, but could we try Tahitian vanilla? I think it would fit my
That
home
is
better.
107.5 WBLS New York City. And that is all for the FM. And
40s along the coast.
And pretty much the same deal with FM. Did slightly better on the FM. Basically just okay. I got 40 stations, 32 okay to good, and 8 signals are weak. However, it is very hard to tune. Notice I had a struggle tuning in. You really have to tune in slow and carefully, and even then you might miss stations. So the DSP and tuning are not good on AM or FM, but let's go to a weather band.
Area late in the week. At 4 p.m.
Yeah, KZZ 31, Harriston, New Jersey, only 25 miles away, and I'm having a hard time getting it on this radio.
Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 30%. Sunday night, rain likely. Near steady temperature in the lower 50s. East winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Gusts up to 20 miles per hour after midnight.
And that is all for the weather band. That is KWO 35, New York City. Only about 10 to 15 miles from me, so I'm able to get that station clear. But if I struggle to get channel 5 or 162.50, which is KZZ 31, then this isn't a good weather band performer either. So I'll give you my final thoughts. First off, I like the reading lamp. I like the flashlight. I like the siren as well. They all work. The solar panel seems to work as well. I like the battery indicator and tuning light, and the fact that you can recharge it either with the rechargeable battery, or you can put your own 3 AAA batteries to operate this. And the hand crank works too. Now, what I don't like about it is radio reception. And this is what really knocks down the rating of this radio. It's just a tough time tuning here. I miss stations, or they're not coming in as good. You have to fiddle around with it. I don't like that. That's just not good on a radio. And that's the biggest problem with this receiver. So with that in mind, as far as a rating is concerned, honestly, I've seen ratings of 5 stars on Amazon. If I were to put a review on Amazon, I wouldn't give it more than 2 stars. But as far as my rating is concerned, it's a 4 out of 10, because basically it's the radio reception that really knocks down the rating of this radio. I mean, the lights and the sirens and even the speaker's not bad, but overall, I would not recommend this radio. And I will likely return this radio. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe to my channel. Have a good weekend, everyone, and God bless. Bye-bye.